All my life, I'm back. I'm here with little Dow Dow and Floppy Doos in the background. And today I've got some clips for you from Wednesday and Thursday this week. So Doutzen had a session over at Mel's. Unfortunately, I didn't get any video of that, but I did get you some clips of her in the friendship barn, having a nice clean and tidy up, with Annie trying to gate crash again. And then there's also an update from Michael and what he's doing. And there's some really, really beautiful scenery shots in this one because we've had some stunning weather and some superb sunrises and sunsets. So sit back and enjoy. And remember, if you enjoy what we share, please do hit that like button, make your comments and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Thank you very much and I'll see you soon. Michael with his Love Heart biscuit.
Greg's biscuits from my son.
Yeah, look, you're advertising now. He's got the first coat on. He is busy working, aside from when he's sitting on this chair eating his Love Heart biscuits. But I've got a special little helper today. Hello. This one, because he's been off school because he wasn't very well, were you?
I'd rather be at school right now.
I know, because why would you rather be at school?
Because I'm outside.
Oh,
I'm kidding. Because
and you're going to come and help me.
Yeah, you're
boys.
forcing me into child labour.
Outside fever.
Huh?
Have you got outside fever?
No, I'm just allergic to the sun.
Well, there's no sun today, so you're okay. And it's all good training because you're off skiing on Saturday.
Great.
Right, come on, let's go and get poop scooping. So we've picked up the first collection of poops. We've got the biggest collection to pick up over there, but I'm in very, very big trouble with Bailey. He says I've committed a crime.
Absolutely disgraceful.
I know. I drove over Kathleen the carrot. It's shocking.
The child is eating me.
I know he is. Just watch him because when he does hold on to something, he does tend to pull. He's ripped several jackets so far.
Tamara's been one, which we're never going to hear the end of.
Oh, was it Tamara's?
Yeah, he ripped the button off one of Tamara's jackets.
Oh, he did, didn't he? And he's ripped the hood off mine. But he likes destroying things. Keeps him entertained. Are you going to poo pick now?
I'll be very
pick up
helpful.
the poop scoop. Hello. Bailey said you look like an old man because you're quite grey on the side, just because you've been lying down out here. Doutzen's having one of her first experiences in Bessie's barn. She's had a leg trim. She's just having them washed. And we've got a gate crasher again. Annie desperately wants to come in, but I don't think she can get past the wheelbarrow at the moment. And little Floppy Doos is out there as well. But it's nice that they're standing here because they're also giving Dow a little bit of reassurance. Although I have to say she's been very good and very relaxed. She just looks a bit more agitated now I've picked the camera up. All done and looking a little more presentable for going out in public. Aren't you, Dow? So this is another perfect example of why having them living out, it's wonderful, but it is more time consuming in terms of their care, just to get them, you know, all cleaned up and tidied. And yes, she could go for her training session still covered in mud, you know, that wouldn't necessarily be a problem. But I do still have some standards in terms of how I'd like them to look when they're going out. And also I think they feel so much better if they're nice and clean. Right, should we go and put you back round the corner for your legs to dry before we head off to Mel's? That's 3 stables mucked out, albeit not very well. Doutzen's made a mess of this one already because she's just stood in there for now, trying to stay clean before we go. All the feeds made for tomorrow and for tonight. The horse box all prepped and ready. Now I have decided today that I am going to hop on her, so I'm going to do a combination of groundwork and some ridden work, probably primarily just in walk because she's obviously not been doing a lot. Oh look, Annie wants to come with me. Annie, you can come with if you want, but you'll just have to load yourself. Or are you just going to supervise? Annie's decided not to come with, but she's obstructing me shutting the ramp. Annie, you're going to have to move. Come on. Thank you, darling. Up it goes. We're back down. back from Mel's. We're a little bit sweaty because we did work, didn't we? We worked quite hard and it's quite mild today. So she's a bit warm. So we're going to go back into Bessie's barn underneath the solarium and have a bit of a wash. So Doutzen's all sorted. She's washed. Everybody else is in. They're all fed. And now we're about an hour before the live starts. I've got the tractor out there because it's got all the muck on. It's full to brimming. It's overflowing. And I'm just skipping out the turnouts. But that's the moon up there shining. And you can just see all the mist hanging in the valley there. So if it stays like this through the night, I will be putting another live camera across the valley tomorrow morning, because we're due to have a very sunny day, and if the mist sits like this, I think it's going to be a rather beautiful morning that you might want to enjoy with your morning coffees. Good morning, everybody. And a very chilly but very beautiful morning here at Greenbank. Here's the boys. They've had their breakfast and they've just been tucking into their treat balls. There's Iceman. There's Angel Eyes. Hello, handsome. Hello. Thank you to everybody who joined the live last night with the little history tales about Niki News, and congratulations again to Kim and Maria for winning both those wonderful raffles. And I believe today we've got Diane turning up with a very special one for Inna. We have a gorgeous one for Iceman as well, so we'll get those raffled when the time comes. There's Cheeky Nero. Hello, handsome boy. He's still on a couple of bew today at the moment. He's still a little bit sore, a little bit too sore on that leg for what I would like to see. But I'm hoping that we'll be able to drop him down to one butte in the next day or two. Hey, gorgeous. It really is just breathtakingly beautiful here today. There's little Prinsicle, little Smurfy. He's had a nice kip this morning. And Floppy Doo and Doutzen. Nice of you to grace us with your presence. Afternoon.
You're worse than your sister.
I'm not worse than Tamara. She's much worse than me. I've got a question for
Two
you.
things. It was frosty, so I couldn't cement.
Okay.
And I took her load of scrap to Ulverston out of the way. So that was it.
Yeah, but that was a trade-off because, you know.
And I had to get my wife a trailer load of compost from Barrow at the same time.
Excuses. Right, I've got a question for you. So, I posted the bit of video about the little
The
river.
answer's no, because I've just discussed it with Tamara.
Well, you need to let everybody on here know about why
Hopefully.
a drainage channel wouldn't be an option there.
Well,
Oh, we might have to wait for the jet.
two things is, how are you going to put a drainage channel in a solid concrete floor? Where's it going to go if you do? Because this is higher than that in there, so it'd have to go that way. When I've cemented that down tomorrow, I'm leaving it, it's still trickling, and when it stops to run, I'm going to cement right down. It's going to have about 3 coats, and hopefully water won't come and it'll just disappear into the ground like it always has done.
Yeah, but that's one of the challenges with our ground round here, isn't it? It's not easy landscape to work
You've
with.
got 6 to 8 foot of garden behind there.
Yeah.
And a hillside there, so everything comes here, but when I stop it, it'll go round the building somewhere else.
Yeah. Well,
So,
it's
fingers
just explaining
crossed.
to everyone why it's not just as simple as putting
You could have had a
drainage
channel
channel
at the back and a drain out, which would have driven water somewhere, but then you've got a grated drain at the back and a pipe under the concrete floor, and I'm hoping it should stop.
Okay.
But I've left it today because it's still trickling a teeny weeny bit, and if I put cement on it, it just pushes it off like that.
Okay.
So hopefully.
The other thing is, you've been compared to Anton Dubek.
Well, according to my wife, every time we watch Ben Fogle on TV,
Yeah.
you know who that is?
I've heard the name.
She said, "Oh, you're absolutely his twin with your nose and your face and close eyes and like."
Oh, you see, you're destined to be famous,
Thank
Michael.
you for that.
Yeah.
Not James Bond.
So this is the bit up behind the Hoytzer and Jubba's house. So that's the garden at the back of the cottage. And then you come down here and there's the back wall.
You've got to remember, right? Okay, you don't want water in there, but this was a ship and it was for cows to sleep in.
Yeah.
It probably never ever was dry in its life.
Yeah, and wherever you're digging into the rock, the water's always going to find its way
Look,
through
this
the
is
rock.
the rock face and it's coming down this way.
Yeah.
But like I say, you're not living in there. I know you want it dry, but it was a ship, and so it probably always was a bit damp, you know.
Yeah.
Get rid of this thing.
Oh, that looks like a light one, Michael.
It's a bit too wide, but it's going in this corner where you're never going to see it.
Oh, I am going to see it now
No.
because you've pointed it out.
Look at that.
That just doesn't fit quite right.
Oh, well,
No, it looks perfect.
I need to get rid of it.
We've got that unmistakable laugh. We've got the quilting queen here with another beautiful creation.
So it's apricot and peach, and then the contrast, the blues, and some of the materials are William Morris, but I confuse everybody when I say what the designers are. So
No, that's only me because I don't know.
That's only you. Yeah. And when you look at it, and I don't know whether it will come off on camera, these cubes and rectangles become 3D. So I don't know. Pull. Yeah, there we go. I don't know whether it comes off on camera, but anyway.
I think it does.
Yeah. So there we go. Okay. And then the back is just a plain back.
Oh, that's nice. With a little heart, of
With the
course.
little
Your
heart.
trademark
And,
heart.
the girl who does the hearts for me didn't have peach, so we've got a pink heart.
I think pink is still lovely.
Yeah.
Beautiful. So this will be in a raffle to celebrate Inna's birthday in March.
Be the right way.
Have to see now whether you do really look like Ben Fogle. That's frightening.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Are you wild though, Michael?
Wild? No, I'm not wild.
7:30 in the evening, and we're sat here with Ben Fogle.
Drinking whiskey.
It's actually not Ben Fogle. It's Anton Dubek. Yeah, so he's drinking whiskey because we're busy talking about.
It's to calm my nerves
Yeah,
from these two.
he's getting grilled by Tamara over the whole rebuilding of the ship, and
It's not grilling, it's agreeing the foundations of how we're going to work, isn't it, Michael?
It's Starsky and Hutch.
but we're hoping, all being well. Yeah. We're hoping, all being well, that this might actually get started by...
Christmas.
No! We're finished by Christmas. Yeah, but
No.
Hoyt's and Jubba's house was supposed to be
You'll be
finished.
It actually
You
needs
will
to be
be
finished
finished.
by
If
September.
we get started in the next few weeks or the end of February, we'll be finished for Christmas. Don't kid yourself.
Right,
But
we've got that
actually-
on camera now.
Yeah, but
We're
the-
bringing in enough staff.
Michael's finished is not my finish, so we actually
No, but
need
there'll
to
be
finish
enough
in
staffing
September.
to make sure it is finished, honestly. There will.
Okay, this might go on for a while, but you kind of get the gist.
Wake up in the morning with a smile on my face, feeling thankful for the love and the happiness we chase. Sun is shining brightly, sky so blue and clear. With every breath I take, I'm grateful you are near. So grateful, yeah. Thank you for the laughter, thank you for the tears.